Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be showing you how to get the right measurement for meat pie dough. Here I have 1.5 kg flour, and I have a little salt. Using salt is optional. You can also use baking powder if you want, but I don't like using baking powder. I just use only flour, my only flour, and then my salt, and then mix it very well. Then here I have 700-gram butter. 700-gram butter. Now in meat pie, when preparing meat pie, you have to, if you are using 250-gram of flour, okay, let me say 500-gram flour, you have to use 250-gram butter. If you are using 1 kg flour, you have to use 500-gram butter. That is what will give you your perfect meat pie dough. So it will make your snack to be very moisty and tasty. Because by the time you mix it, you see how the crumbs will be. It will just be like breadcrumbs. Meanwhile, during this process, when mixing, don't forget it's cold water that you will use. You have to use very cold or ice water. Let me use that word. If you can't put your dough in the fridge for some minutes, you can use ice water to mix it. Even at that, you can still use ice water if you have to still put your dough in the fridge. Make sure you mix it very well. So this is what it will look like once you are done. Once you are done mixing. Meanwhile, if you still want it to give it that yellowish color, and maybe you're not okay with this, you can as well still add like 50-gram or 100-gram butter. But if you want that pure yellow color, don't forget it, do add something to it. There is this egg yolk powder that is normally used to produce custard. Some persons add it to their flour when mixing to give them that yellowish color. But for me, it's not advisable to use. Just go ahead and use, instead of that, just use enough butter. Instead of that 700-gram for this measurement of flour, you can just use 800-gram butter. But don't forget, when measuring, if you have to use 500-gram flour, you have to use 250-gram butter. If you have to use 1 kg, you have to use 500-gram butter. So that's the measurement. So you see, this is my ice water. This is 500-gram. I'll pour. What you just have to do is to use it bit by bit, because you already have a perfect flour and butter measurement. So your dough will not be too soft, as in too watery. Okay, it's still hard, so you still add a little of the water. Please, bit by bit. Sometimes, even if you get the right water measurement, still use it bit by bit, because sometimes it disappoints depending on the kind of flour you are using or butter. So you don't say, but I use the right measurement of water now. Why is it so soft? Or why is it so strong? Sometimes it disappoints. So you just have to be careful when using all these things. So end up using all the water, and that's it. Like I said, if we add more water, it will end up giving you, it will make your dough to be too soft, as in too watery and all. So when using the water, you can also add, after that measurement I gave you, if you have to add, just add a little. I mean a little, because anything more than that, the water will be excess. So this is it. So sprinkle little flour on the surface. And then roll. Now, some days back, a woman asked me in the market that, do I do meat pie? I told her yes. Then she was like, her meat pie falls. But what can she do for it not to be falling? Then I asked her, what does she use in cutting? Does she use cutter or she uses her hand? Freehand cutting. She said yes, that she uses freehand. I said, what do you use to roll? She said she uses a bottle. She puts water in bottle to roll the dough. I said, okay, that is 2 ways. In fact, it's more than 2 ways. One, if you're using hand to cut, it can make the dough fall, because most time the cutter gives you that perfect thickness. And again, her rolling, how does she roll? Does she make it to be too flat, or does the thing have weight? Then number 3, her filling. Is her filling inside there enough? Because that one too matters. Even if she's using freehand to cut, once her filling is enough inside without cutter, if she's to use fork to poke the tip of the meat pie, it can still stay. But now it's either her filling was small, like filling her sauce in the dough was small, and then she made her dough to be very flat. It does not have weight, so that's the reason why it will fall. So please, when rolling, just try your best to roll very well, not too flat and not too thick, because when it's too thick, it will be too hard. It will be too hard. And again, when filling, make sure there's enough thing inside. If you're commercial, if yours is for commercial purpose, then you have to work according to your price. If you must make it to be flat, then you know how much you're selling. If you must make it to be rich, you also know how much you're selling it. This is my sauce. It was prepared and put in the fridge. So this is how I prepare mine. Mine is for commercial and it has a price for it. There's a special price for it. This is 250 in Nigerian currency. Now look at this. This was what I was trying to explain. This particular dough was very flat, and that's why it's giving me this shape. You can see it has a very funny shape, different from others. This particular dough was very flat, and that's why it's like this. Then look at every other snack. The shapes are okay apart from this. This is because it was too flat, even with the cutter, and it was too flat. I didn't put enough sauce inside. You can look at this place, there's space here. So if, as the dough was flat, if I had put enough things inside to this side, it would have had enough weight. But since I didn't do it like that, now this side sinks inside. So when rolling your dough, just try to be careful. Now it's time to egg wash. So we're done egg washing. You can also use liquid milk to wash your snack if you don't have egg. Okay, so our meat pie is baked. See how beautiful it looks. We are done baking our meat pie. Please, if you like this video, subscribe, like, and comment down below. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment down below, and also please share the videos, and they should also share. Thank you.